Today we're making fancy vittles for a family get-together. Right, Lily?
Yeah.
Because we're doing a family get-together because it's our dog Rippie. It's her 5-year anniversary, the anniversary of her death. Well, it was 2 days ago, but then Rosie had to go to night school and just some other stuff came up. So anyway, but we're doing it today, and it's going to be, we're making like all different little bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Like these hors d'oeuvres. What are they called?
Canapes.
Canapes. We're doing tiny little finger food, like you would have like at any kind of a memorial, really. Just little things so that you can still chat away, you know. And it doesn't matter if it's cold or anything like that. Hopefully today people won't be super sad, you know. Like it's been a few years since Rippie's death, so hopefully people won't be too gloomy while they're eating. Because you know you can't eat. If people are talking about something really, really sad, you just can't eat. Like, I am starving. What?
Oh no, just, my uncle's having a really hard time with it lately.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, one of them, Colin, the eldest.
Yeah.
He fell off his tractor last week.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he broke his 2 legs.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, shattered his ankle and his collarbone.
Desperate.
Yeah. And when he fell on top of one of his best milkers.
Oh god.
Yeah, she'll never be the same again. The yield is down to 30 litres.
Because you have to be like, oh. You have to be like, yeah, oh really? No.
And then this other one, Dan, my other uncle, he's addicted to gambling. My aunt just found out last week because she got a letter from the bank to say that he had remortgaged the house 48 times.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Re-mortgages.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Well, I don't know, whatever.
You have to make the appropriate face, you know. You, no matter how hungry you are, like your fork can be all loaded up and ready to go, but you have to be sympathetic or at least empathetic.
Basically, he's put all their money in the horses, so they can't retire realistically now until they're dead.
Poor old things.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, isn't it? That
I know. They're going to have to work now for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
Because of his addiction to cartoon horses. He only bets on the animated ones. And he lost his house because of the economy.
Well, that bloody economy. You can't.
And then he just had a stroke, then a double stroke, and another stroke, and then a series of mini strokes.
Jeepers. That's awful. But I always think like the real tragedy is a dinner going cold. Have your lunch?
Oh, not really hungry now.
Really? Starving. I'm actually starving. Oh my god. But I think Rippie was one of our best pets ever because she was cool. Like she was a very dignified dog, you know. And she, the only time I ever saw her like slightly losing her dignity was when she was amazing. She could come in to the kitchen, like she slept in the garage, and somehow she was able to open the garage door and walk into the kitchen, and all of us would be like, oh, "How did you get here, Rippie?" You know, like, "When did you get a key cut?" You know, so they would have you would have had to been there.
Yeah.
You would have had to been there really, but it was amazing because we never could figure out how she opened the door until one day my dad was going into the garage, so he was opening the door from the outside, and Rippie, turns out, was opening the door from the inside with her mouth. That's what she would do, jump up and open it with her mouth. But he didn't know that, so he was opening it and she was opening it at the same time, and she dislocated her jaw. Or I suppose he dislocated her jaw. And it was cool though, because then for like 2 days, she looked like she'd just heard the best gossip ever, you know, she was like, and we were like, Rippie, what is it? Which teenager is pregnant in the locality? You know, because we're from Cove, and she wouldn't say though. She couldn't, because she couldn't talk because her mouth was locked open till she went to the vet. Who's coming today? It's like our parents are coming.
Yeah.
Mum and Dad. Mum and Dad. We don't call them Mum and Dad. But it just makes us sound like babies when we say Mammy and Daddy.
Monica and Dave.
Monica and Dave, we could call them, but not to their faces. We're not that cool that you're allowed to call. You know, some really cool kids are allowed to call their parents by their first names. Amazing. The first time I heard that, like, it blew my mind. I was with my friend Elise in her car, and her mum was dropping us to play school.
Roly, roly, roly. She-us.
And she was like, I don't like peanut butter, Jenny. Jenny was her mother's name. And I was like, fucking hell. She did it. You know, well, I didn't say like fucking hell. Obviously, like, I was only 3.5. But I thought it, though. Because, like, our mother would have killed us if we called her by her first name. Yeah. Sometimes I would, like, try and slip it in at the end of sentences, you know. I'd be like, what are we having for dinner? Monica. But she's just has amazing hearing, you know. She's part German Shepherd, so she just picks up on every tiny thing. So, and our dad is coming as well.
Yep.
He's coming. And he's, like, one of my favourite people because he is completely... It's like he's totally resistant to popular culture. It's like he knows what he knows from the 60s and 70s. But after that, he's just like, nope, full up, thanks, no, I have enough new information to think about here. And it's cool. Like, he doesn't know anything about celebrities. And I find that so admirable, you know. I wish I knew how he did it. Because, like, I don't want to know anything about celebrities. I don't care about celebrities, but I just like through living in this world, like by osmosis or something, I know more about Britney Spears, possibly, than I know about myself. But yeah, it's incredible. Like he tries to stay in touch with pop culture, I guess for our sake, you know. He tries to stay in touch, but then he just mixes things up all the time. Like, he mixes up things, like, before he asked me, because I live in Dublin now, he said,
So, Maeve, did you ever do a line of Botox up in Dublin?
I was like, because I'm really patronising, so I was like, oh, Daddy. Yeah. Actually, I don't insert cocaine. I've got no truck with cocaine. I don't know how to put it. I don't vibe with that particular substance. Because I think its purpose is to make you talk about yourself in boring detail, which is pretty much what like, that's what I do for a living, actually. So the last thing I need to do if I'm out socially is to start working, you know. So yeah, but it is awkward then, like, if you're at a party, which I go to regularly. Like, I was at one 3 months ago with Joe, and I met a lot of his friends for the first time, you know. And then it is kind of awkward trying to explain to people for the first time, because you don't want them to think you're square. No way. You know, you don't want them to know that your main hobby is eating those, you know, those plaque disclosing tablets that show up all red on your teeth, and you brush the red off when you feel great about yourself and you go to bed early. So, like, when you first meet people, and if they say to you, like, people never say, this is what I've learned, people never say, do you want some cocaine? There's always, like, a code, like, hey, you want to do the Charleston? And, which I love doing, but I don't like doing cocaine, but I like doing the Charleston. So, yeah, it's awkward then, you know, if you're trying to explain that to people, but you still want to be hip. You want to be hip to the groove, as we say in Dublin. Cool. It's one of those new expressions from Dublin. And bring them home then, showing them off to Lily. Like new sleeve lengths. Pride and Prejudice reference. For all you Pride and Prejudice fans.
Only the BBC version.
The BBC series, not the book. And not the film. Give me a break. I'm pretty much finished with these, I think, because I think the cauliflower is all packed up. This is the what are they called? Canapé.
The canapes.
Canapé brain. This is called.